my beloved child. I speak to you in the sacred quiet of this hour, with a love that stretches beyond the boundaries of time and earth. I am here beside you in your silence. I am present in your shadows. I see the weight you carry, and I hear the unspoken sighs of your weary heart. Hear my voice above the noise of your struggles. I have never forsaken you, and I will never turn my face away. Your pain is not my design for your days. Your trials are not the end of your story. My devotion to you is an unshakable covenant. I stand as your everlasting refuge. I wait only for your willing heart to turn toward me. When confusion clouds your mind and uncertainty darkens your path, remember that my glory shines in the deepest valleys. My presence is a pillar of fire in your midnight hours. I guide your footsteps with tender mercy. You are never abandoned. Reach for my hand. I will lead you out of the wilderness into the radiant dawn of my grace. Place your complete trust in my sovereign will. The life I have ordained for you overflows with divine purpose. It is a tapestry woven with victories and sealed with my holy promises. No chasm is wide enough to separate you from my embrace. No failure is too great for my redeeming mercy to cover. My love shatters every barrier and dismantles every stronghold that seeks to hold you captive. I am always near. I listen to every whispered prayer, and I hold your soul in eternal tenderness. Nothing you do can drive me away. No mistake can break our covenant. No shadow of guilt can sever the bond I established through the blood of Christ. My grace is mightier than every weakness. My compassion reaches higher than the highest heavens. I draw close to you in your moments of deepest vulnerability. I offer you complete forgiveness and boundless mercy. I will never grow weary of your stumbles. I will always lift you from the dust. I will always correct your course with gentle truth. My love is a river that never runs dry. It flows through your days to give you courage against every storm. Rest now in the stillness of my presence. Let the warmth of my spirit settle over your weary bones. Allow my love to wrap around your spirit like a heavy blanket of peace. I will cradle your broken hopes in my faithful hands. I will pour fresh courage into your fading dreams. Lay down the heavy yoke you have carried alone. Surrender your anxious heart to me without reservation. I grant you absolute freedom from fear. I bring you profound tranquility that the world cannot comprehend. I am your fortress and your mighty shield. Let me reveal to you the true depth of a love that heals every wound and restores every shattered piece of your inner man. You are my cherished treasure. My devotion to you will never diminish. No matter how fierce the winds of your circumstances blow, I remain your steady anchor. Bring every burden to me today. Entrust your deepest sorrows to my care. Even when the road feels endless and the night seems impenetrable, my mercy surrounds you and revives you in this very breath. Your season of loss is coming to an end. You will dream again. You will hope again. In my arms, you will recover everything that was stolen and receive abundant overflow. Lift your eyes to the heavens when the weight of your trials threatens to crush you. Place your full confidence in my power. I will sustain you and carry you through every valley of despair. You need not carry the crushing load by yourself. I have taken your cross upon myself. I will meet every need of your spirit and fill your soul with heavenly strength. Walk with me, and you will never stumble. Trust me when no one else understands your battle. I am listening to every cry of your heart. I am fighting for you in the unseen realms. Feel the warmth of my grace envelop you right now. My love for you does not waver. It does not fade. It does not fail. Raise your hands in holy surrender and receive my unfailing covenant. You will find unbreakable strength in my presence. You will discover unwavering hope for every tomorrow. You will walk with the absolute certainty that you are never alone. The enemy may surround you with formidable threats. He may whisper that you are defeated. I touch your heart with my living word right now. No dark scheme has the power to destroy you. Nothing can snatch the blessings I have already secured for you. These trials are temporary. My mighty work within you is eternal. I know the dreams I planted deep within your spirit. I see your daily labor and your hidden tears. Do not let the adversary convince you that your seasons of waiting are wasted. I have magnificent purposes prepared for your life. I chose you before the foundations of the earth were laid. I formed you in the secret place and called you by name. I look upon you, and I declare that you are deeply beloved and wholly pleasing to me. Do not grow weary in doing good. Pour out your heart into the work before you. I will ignite a holy fire in your spirit that cannot be quenched. Your mind will be renewed by my truth. Your strength will be restored like the eagle. Every spirit of defeat will be consumed by my power. You will rise in victory through my name. You will walk in divine favor. Your life will become a living testimony of my glory and my goodness. You will stand as a shining light in a darkened world. Many will look to you and see my radiance reflected in your character. You will be rooted like a mighty tree beside quiet waters. Your fruit will never wither. Your leaves will never fade. I will restore everything that has slipped through your fingers. I will pour out a blessing so abundant that your household will know my provision for generations. I call you to arise from your slumber and cast aside the chains of fear. Listen closely to my voice. My truth will set you free from every deception that has held you captive. The lies of the enemy have only brought stagnation and doubt. He seeks to make you surrender the very promises I swore to fulfill. But your hour of breakthrough has arrived. Take my hand and step forward into your destiny. You will dream with boldness again. Your anxieties will dissolve before my majesty. You will accomplish every good work I have ordained for you. Nothing will remain as it was in your past. Do not look back with trembling. Draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. I will lead you gently along paths of righteousness. I will bring you to places of flourishing and peace. My grace will always be sufficient for your journey. Keep your eyes fixed on my promises. Hold fast to my covenant when the harvest seems delayed. I work in perfect silence and in perfect timing. I am never late and I am never early. I act at the exact moment your soul needs me most. Trust me to fulfill every word I have spoken over your life. Refuse the whispers of despair that tell you your efforts are in vain. Stand firm in my authority, and the enemy will retreat in shame. Place your hope in my eternal kingdom, rather than the shifting sands of this world. The earth will grow old, and its treasures will fade. My word stands forever. My promises endure beyond the grave. Face your trials with a steadfast heart. Lift your chin when failure knocks at your door. Do not view your struggles as curses, but as training grounds for your spiritual strength. You were made in my image. You carry my divine courage. I have given you power to overcome every darkness. Walk with me in confidence, and I will continue to unfold my perfect will for your life. Let my grace and favor rest heavily upon you, so that every endeavor of your hands shall flourish in righteousness. Open your heart to receive my divine direction and embrace the covenant of my promises. I assure you that magnificent blessings are already moving toward your life. Love and abundance shall pursue your footsteps, and prosperity shall become your dwelling place. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, because you have anchored your soul in my faithfulness. Draw near to my throne of grace, for I refuse to let you endure unnecessary suffering. This current season is not your conclusion. You are merely walking through a refining fire, but my everlasting love will uphold you. You shall emerge from this crucible with unshakable courage and triumphant glory. Though your adversaries plot your downfall, these trials shall not claim your breath. They will instead forge you into a vessel of undeniable strength. When the shadows lengthen and tears fall upon your cheeks, I clearly perceive your hidden anguish and your deepest anxieties. I fully comprehend the weight you carry. Yet there is no reason to abandon the sacred work you have already accomplished. Do not surrender to the turmoil raised by hostile voices. Take my hand and walk with me upon this holy path of unwavering faith. Allow my spirit to examine the inner chambers of your heart, and I will grant you celestial discernment. I will guide every choice you make, so that wisdom shall govern your days. I urge you not to lean entirely upon your own understanding during this season of uncertainty. I have certainly commanded you to labor with diligence and to stand with bravery. Yet I forbid you to forget my hand when victory finally appears. Do not let success convince you that your blessings flow merely from human talent. Refuse to turn away from me when the harvest arrives and joy fills your cup. You possess neither frailty nor cowardice. You are a valiant warrior in my sight, and I observe your growth from my heavenly sanctuary. Your transformed character commands the attention of those around you. Your gentle disposition brings healing to weary souls, and I will continually pour out my favor upon your faithfulness. You have entered a solemn covenant with me, and I honor your commitment. I rejoice immensely when you recall my ancient promises, because every whispered prayer brings delight to my spirit and stirs my desire to bless you further. Never retreat from confrontation, nor hide in isolation when affliction strikes your door. When slander rises against your name, I will grant you the boldness to stand firm and declare your renewal. Your heart has been washed clean of bitterness. You no longer wake to the chains of resentment, nor do you wield your words as weapons against those who wronged you. Surrender all vengeance to my righteous judgment. Do not strike back, nor mock the downfall of your foes. They will only corrupt your spirit and unravel your divine assignments if you lower your standards. Keep your eyes fixed upon the course I have laid before you. Refuse to waver. I will illuminate your footsteps with my radiant truth, so that you never stumble upon the hidden rocks. I will clear every stumbling block from your path, and when your strength finally fails, I will gather you with infinite tenderness. Release the heavy chains of your past, so that I may reshape your present and secure your future. Drop your fears and open your arms wide to receive my abundant grace. The hardship you endure is a sacred invitation to examine your reliance upon me. This moment calls you to drop your burdens and trust in my supernatural provision. Your weaknesses will become the canvas for my power, and your life will stand as a living testimony of my steadfast love. Those who witness your journey will see how I sustain you in the midst of storms. You will become a beacon of trust for all who seek refuge in my name. They will finally understand that I never forsake my children. I love you with an everlasting devotion. Never entertain doubts about this profound truth. I long to fill your days with unspeakable joy and to astonish you with miracles that touch your health, your household, and your daily labors. Do not let tomorrow steal your peace today. Anchor your hope in my infinite wisdom, and let my voice direct your every step. I command you to be a faithful steward of every treasure I place in your care. Even when your cupboards run bare, I speak these words of hope and covenant blessing directly into your spirit. Lean entirely upon my unwavering love and make the pursuit of my kingdom your highest priority. All other necessities shall be added unto you as a natural consequence of my faithfulness. I will fortify your spirit through every trial and shape you into a living portrait of my joy. Hold fast to your faith and cling tightly to the hope found in my boundless mercy. In this steadfast posture, you will discover the profound peace and deep fulfillment your soul craves. I do not wish for you to fight the same weary battles repeatedly. My hands hold limitless peace and perfect harmony for your life. Rest securely in my holy presence and trust in my flawless timing. I will answer your cries and lead you into triumphant victory. I will surround you with tender affection and breathe fresh hope into your weary bones. I reach toward you with great gladness and invite you to walk closely beside me. With me, all impossibilities bow and yield to my sovereign will. I will cause living waters to spring forth in your barren deserts. I will provide the life-giving stream that quenches the deepest thirst of your soul. I will anoint your path with the sweetness of heavenly manna and pour out divine courage into your heart that shall never fade. Arise and take my hand. Step forward into a life of holiness and purpose. Proclaim this good news to your family and prepare your spirit for a future overflowing with joy. You cannot yet measure the magnitude of the blessings I have stored for you. My love will heal your broken places. My tenderness will soothe your weary mind. My mighty hand will uphold you, and my guidance will lead you safely home. My presence will completely envelope you like a shield. My Holy Spirit will flood your being so deeply that you will stand waist-deep in a river of crystal clarity. You will experience a joy that defies earthly understanding. This feeling of absolute safety and cherished belonging surpasses anything you have ever known. You have walked through seasons of profound hardship and lonely silence. You felt overlooked and abandoned, yet those heavy days belong to yesterday. I am wiping the tears from your eyes and driving out the shadows from your soul. From this moment forward, my promises will dwell continually upon your tongue. You will speak them and cherish them. When isolation tries to creep back in, my voice will echo with the assurance that I remain forever at your side. When exhaustion and anxiety press upon your chest, come to me, and I will grant the true rest your spirit desperately seeks. I have never forsaken you. Do not question my devotion. My presence shall abide with you forever. Why does fear rise in your heart when I have consistently proven my loyalty? I understand that trials sometimes appear insurmountable and darkness may seem absolute. Yet you must know without a shadow of doubt that I never leave you and I never will. I stood beside you in your darkest valleys. I lifted you when you fell. I guided you toward the morning light. Remember every mountain I helped you conquer. Recall every time I renewed your strength. Think of every wound I soothed and every sorrow I carried for you. How can you doubt my faithfulness after witnessing my constant care? I will love you faithfully, even when confusion clouds your vision. Allow your troubled mind to settle. It is natural to wrestle with questions, yet refuse to let uncertainty anchor your soul. Remember that I am here. I will remain with you until the end of your days. You may trust me completely, because I have never failed you and I never shall. Though your physical eyes cannot perceive my form, it does not mean I stand distant from you. Seek my face with your whole heart, and you will uncover all the goodness I hold for you. You will find me in unexpected hours and in ordinary moments. You will recognize my grace in a stranger's kindness. You will feel my peace in the gentle morning breeze. You will encounter my love in moments of triumph and in hours of sorrow. I will always be waiting for you. Cast off the heavy weights of worry and refuse to let doubt consume your spirit. Do not lose faith in my covenant love. I will forever stand as your refuge and your strength. Trust in my guidance, and you will conquer every obstacle life places before you. Remember that I love you deeply. I will remain beside you even when you stumble or wander from the straight path. No matter how many years pass, I will continue to offer my grace and direction. Keep moving forward with unshakable faith. Persevere with holy courage. I am walking beside you. I am upholding you. I am shaping you into a wise and prosperous child of the light. I love you beyond measure, and I come now to speak these words directly into your innermost being. Listen closely to my voice. I desire for you to know the depth of my affection. I ask you with tender urgency to pay attention to this message. You carry many responsibilities. Yet I request your undivided attention today, so that my truth may penetrate your soul. Know that I will accompany you to the ends of the earth. Despite the fierce winds blowing through your life, I will never step away from you. I will remain your constant companion. Wherever you walk, I will be present. I will whisper encouragement directly into your thoughts. I will remind you daily that even when the crowd turns away and friends grow distant, I am listening. I am here. I will always love you, and my promises are already preparing the path ahead of you. Abide close to your Creator as the very breath that fills your lungs and as the wind that whispers across the hills. Let no voice of man eclipse the eternal declaration of the Almighty over your soul. You are a beloved child of the Most High. Seek no validation from the fleeting courts of this passing world. All its glories shall wither like the morning grass. Anchor your faith and your hope in the unshakable rock of ages. I shall never betray your trust. My covenant love remains steadfast through every generation. I hold promises that the earth cannot match. I dispense blessings that only heaven can provide. Receive this everlasting affection within the chambers of your heart. Let the sacred scriptures wash over your weary mind. Allow my divine decrees to mend every fracture. Permit my truth to renew every weary bone. Remember that wherever your feet may wander, my grace shall be the pillar of cloud by day. My glory shall be the pillar of fire by night. My joy shall flood your spirit. My light shall pierce the darkest midnight. Do not walk in the folly of arrogance. Do not chase the hollow mirages of worldly haste. Heed the ancient call for wisdom. Cast aside the heavy yoke of pride. True prosperity springs from a humble and teachable heart. I perceive the confusion that clouds your vision. I see the restless striving that drives your steps. You have often pursued quick victories and temporary triumphs. Today I redirect your gaze toward the narrow road of enduring success. Genuine joy is forged in the quiet furnace of patience. Real peace blooms in the steady rhythm of obedience. Lay down your heavy burdens. Walk with me step by step. Do not despair when the journey demands stillness. The Lord guides his people beside quiet waters. Let your roots drink deeply from my counsel before you bear fruit. Remember that pride blinds the eyes of the wise. Pride hardens the hearts of the strong. Stay pliable in my hands like clay upon the wheel. I know the weight that presses upon your shoulders. I recognize the silent tears you have shed in secret places. You have walked through valleys of uncertainty. You have felt the crushing pressure of impossible deadlines. Hear my voice cutting through the noise of your anxiety. You are not forsaken. The God of Israel, who parted the Red Sea, walks beside you in this dry land. Resist the temptation to take shortcuts that lead to ruin. The easy path is a snare of the adversary. Choose the road of wisdom that demands perseverance. Cultivate a spirit of humility that bows before my throne. True victory belongs to those who endure to the end. Do not measure your progress by the hurried pace of the world. Measure it by the depth of your faith. Measure it by the quiet strength of your spirit. I will never leave you, nor forsake you. Trust in my timing. Lean upon my everlasting arms. I am your faithful shepherd, and you shall never want. My hand provides exactly what your soul requires for this season. My presence drives away every shadow of fear. My nearness silences every whisper of dread. I am establishing your roots beside rivers of living water. Your branches shall bear fruit in due season. Your leaves shall never wither. Your prosperity shall become a blessing to your household. Your testimony shall become a beacon to the nations. Seek the things that are eternal. Set your mind on things above. When sorrow overwhelms you and your heart feels heavy, come and hide yourself in my sanctuary. My love demands no payment. My grace expects no return. The world offers affection that comes with hidden chains. Worldly companions demand reciprocity. They abandon you when your usefulness fades. I offer a love that laid down its life on Calvary. I offer peace that surpasses all understanding. I offer healing that restores your entire being. Receive this grace freely today. I ask for your surrendered heart. I seek your unwavering loyalty. I require your devotion to leave the darkened paths of the past. Turn toward the glorious sunrise of my redemptive plan. Extend your hands toward the horizon of a redeemed future. Wait upon me with quiet confidence. Speak my promises aloud until they echo in your spirit. You have prayed and declared your trust in my holy name. I receive your offering. I seal it with my spirit. Prepare yourself now for a flood of mercies. My blessings shall overflow your cup. To every soul listening to this sacred counsel, I decree freedom from every binding chain. I speak peace into your troubled home. I am answering the deepest cries of your heart. I am removing the traps set by malicious hands. I am clearing the pathway for your God-given dreams to manifest in truth. It is my sovereign will that your lineage shall dwell in abundance. It is my divine purpose that your family shall dwell in perfect health. Storms will rise, and adversaries will gather against your destiny. They seek to drain your strength. They attempt to shatter your hope. Yet they shall not prevail against the fortress of your faith. I have spoken victory over your life. My word shall not return void. Treat your household with the tender mercy I have shown you. Speak life into their struggles. Recognize the unique gifts I have woven into their spirits. Do not despise their weaknesses. Do not belittle their different paths. I see their hidden potential. I love them with the same fierce devotion I reserve for you. Remember your own past struggles. Extend grace to those who stumble. I know your hidden faults. I have wiped your slate completely clean. My mercy renews with every dawn. Walk in the light of that forgiveness. Pour it out upon your family. Pray for those who dwell under your roof. Intercede for those scattered far away. Encourage their weary spirits. Even when the earth trembles and the nations rage, you shall flourish in the secret place of my presence. Do not surrender your holy dreams to the cynicism of a broken world. If a noble vision stirs your soul, know that it is my breath inspiring your imagination. Your creativity is a divine endowment. I grant you the courage to pursue these sacred ambitions. These dreams are seeds planted by my own hand. Do not let them lie buried in the soil of fear. Arise today with the unshakable certainty of my favor. I go before you. I prepare the way. I remove the stones from your path. I direct your steps toward my perfect design. Speak to me in the quiet hours. I will align your desires with my eternal purposes. My mighty hand rests upon your shoulders. My power infuses you with supernatural strength. Be gentle with your own heart. Let my scriptures fill your mind with renewed purpose. Let my truth ignite your burning passion. Today marks a decisive turning point in your journey. Step forward in bold confidence. Know that I march at your right hand. Believe without wavering that you can accomplish all I have called you to do. I have forged within you the character of a victor. You are a child of the King. Royalty flows through your spiritual veins. Your destiny is wrapped in triumph. Your future is sealed with my covenant. Open your eyes to the magnificent day I have crafted for your glory. I am orchestrating every detail behind the scenes. Heavenly hosts, stand guard around your dwelling. You shall never face the enemy alone. Lift your chin from the dust. Fix your gaze upon the heavens. I have filled your chest with the courage of David. I have planted the faith of Abraham in your soul. Feel the surge of divine empowerment. Take the first step in obedience. You are fully equipped. You are deeply loved. Every dream you carry is within your reach. My power upholds your every step. The season of heavy sorrow is drawing to a close. Do not wrestle with doubts that belong to yesterday. I hold the entire creation in the palm of my hand. I hold your fragile heart just as securely. Listen closely to my whisper. I have loved you with an everlasting covenant. I have walked beside you through every trial. I have wept over every tear. Your spirit may feel hollowed out by disappointment. My grace is pouring in to fill every empty space. I have never abandoned you to the wilderness. I have never turned my back in your darkest hour. Remember this sacred day as a milestone in your redemption. I am drawing you closer to my bosom. With steadfast devotion, I am anchoring your soul to my throne. By my side, you hold the unbreakable guarantee of my eternal favor. I am weaving the broken threads of your life into a tapestry of glory. Wait for me in quiet expectation. The dawn of my deliverance is breaking over your horizon. My grace shall cover your every step as you move toward the promises I have stored up for you. I give you the divine power to escape the deep pit of sorrow and to fill your heart with everlasting joy. Only through my grace can you discover true happiness that the world cannot provide. When dark clouds of conflict gather above your horizon, you must believe in my unwavering presence. Let my sacred words illuminate every shadowed path you walk. Your adversaries may boast of your defeat, but my promise comforts your spirit, and my holy mouth confirms your triumph. Fear shall not rule you, and your steps will never falter. I walk beside you even in the fiercest tempests. I will carry you gently in my arms. When your eyes grow heavy with unshed tears, I am waiting to receive them. Pour out your hidden burdens to me. I listen with perfect compassion. Your life is infinitely precious to my sight. Just as I delivered you from past trials, I will sustain you today and for all the days to come. I will reveal my steadfast love through countless mercies until every lingering doubt vanishes. You will see clearly that the God who loves you watches over you with vigilant care. I hear the whisper of your prayers, and I hear the cry of your heart. I command my ministering angels to move swiftly upon your behalf. When you bring your requests before my throne, they are never cast into the wind. I rejoice when I perceive the steady rhythm of your faith. You know well that my love for you is eternal, and my answer to your supplications is sure. Do not let anxiety steal your peace regarding the days ahead. You may wonder how you will face the unknown. You may fear that your resources are too meager for the journey. Yet here I stand once more to embrace your trembling spirit with boundless affection. I soothe your anxious emotions with my infinite power. I am planting a living well of fresh water deep within your soul. Trust in me completely, and you will find my perfect peace, driving out every shadow of fear. If your spirit believes, you will know exactly who I am. I am the God who shatters impossibilities. I am the one who satisfies your deepest longings and delivers you from every snare of evil. I am your Lord and your faithful provider. My eyes rest upon you with tender mercy. I am your shepherd who leads you beside quiet waters. I will guide your weary soul along the paths of righteousness. Though you walk through the valley of deepest darkness, you will fear no harm. I am the Father who shelters you beneath the shadow of my wings. When you stand in need of a miracle, I will bow down your knees and pour out abundant blessings. The hostile voices of your enemies may echo in your ears. They seek to drive you into narrow alleys of dread. They try to cloud your vision so you will turn from my light and drown in despair. This spiritual battle is daily, but your faith in me stands unshakable. My word declares that you are my cherished child. You are my valiant warrior clothed in righteousness and victory. I will cause springs to burst forth in the barren desert. I will shield you from the scorching heat as you cross the wilderness. Open your mouth and declare my promises so that divine healing flows through your veins. You are a royal heir to eternal glory. Heaven and earth are filled with blessings prepared for your hands. This very calling stirs the jealousy of the enemy. Many will envy the favor that rests upon you, yet no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Hold fast to this truth. When the deceiver rises to block your way with towering walls of iron, you will not tremble. You will not surrender. Your gaze will remain fixed on the horizon of hope. You will march forward with unwavering confidence. I have clothed you with authority to trample upon every affliction and sickness. I wrap you in a firm and tender embrace. Close your eyes and feel my nearness. Hear my voice as it speaks directly to your heart. I love you beyond measure. I remain with you in this very hour. You have wept bitterly, and I understand the heavy reasons behind your sorrow. I am the Sovereign Almighty, who framed the heavens and the earth. Nothing escapes my perfect sight beneath the sky. I care deeply for every secret struggle within your troubled heart. I know the bitter sting of loneliness. I see how it wounds you when those who promise devotion turn their backs and leave you stranded. Yet, no circumstance in your life falls outside my sovereign control. I awaken the spirit within you to recognize the language of my love. You hear the unmistakable tone of my voice. It is the same gentle whisper that once calmed your deepest anguish. I am the unchanging God of yesterday and today. I bring you fresh joy and renewed strength right now. Do not shut me out. Do not harden your heart against my grace. This is the divine love you desperately need. It has pursued you across the wilderness to rescue you. For the glory of my holy name, I stand as your guardian. I defend you in every crisis. I will orchestrate every detail for your ultimate good. I will never abandon you. I will never leave your side. My spoken promises are soaked in compassion. They will wipe every tear from your eyes. They will mend your broken body. They will transmute your deepest anguish into radiant praise. I am your God. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the beginning and the end. I will saturate your spirit with overwhelming joy. At the break of dawn, I will come as your mighty deliverer and your righteous advocate. I come as your divine warrior and your faithful protector. Do you recognize my holy presence among you? I stand ready to speak life into your situation. Listen to my counsel with earnest devotion. Set aside your earthly distractions for this sacred moment. The time you yield to me now will become the turning point of your life. Your future and the destiny of your household depend upon the truth you are receiving. I visit you each morning to elevate your spirit. I supply the courage you need to step into the day. I have declared my love for you without ceasing. You have slowly grasped how deeply you and your family are valued in my sight. In recent seasons, you have shown remarkable faith and quiet joy. You acknowledge that despite the strength I have given you, a vital work remains unfinished. The masterpiece I am weaving in your life requires patience. It cannot be finished in a single hour. It cannot be complete while your household is divided. I understand your heavy heart when your children seem deaf to my voice. You see their indifference, and it grieves your spirit. I long to see their faith awaken and their smiles return. I remember the days when they were little and lifted pure praises to my throne. Their innocent songs brought heaven great delight. I hold a perfect purpose for their lives. I will continually remind you that you are the vital vessel for my plan to unfold. I urge you to address them with tender grace. Refrain from harsh words or bitter judgment. Remember that the tongue can cut like a sharp blade and leave wounds that linger for generations. Learn from my gentle and humble heart. Cast aside your frustration. Lay down your anger. Speak to them with enduring patience. They are your own flesh and blood. You were my chosen instrument to bring them into this world. Do you understand this sacred calling? I need you to live as a living testimony before them. Let your daily actions prove that I perform wonders. Let them see my unconditional love for your children and every soul under your roof. I desire your entire family to gather in my presence. I long for them to feast on my word each day. Intercede for them without ceasing. If the harvest does not appear immediately, you must not faint. Persist in your holy petitions. The appointed hour will arrive when their hearts will turn back to me. Your household will overflow with divine gladness. Each morning you will rise with renewed zeal and steadfast faith. I take immense pleasure in your steadfast courage. You do not retreat when trials mount. You refuse to cower before adversity. Your heart reflects my own desire to do good and to serve others. You strive to keep your home united and bathed in my peace. Your faithful actions sing a sweet melody before my throne. You magnify my holy name. I desire to open wide doors so that others may witness your genuine devotion. I deeply admire your perseverance. You have stood against fierce winds without letting bitterness take root. Those who betrayed your trust and took your earthly wealth have failed to touch your true treasure. Your faith remains unbroken. Your devotion burns brightly. Your resolve to follow my will stands unshaken, no matter what storms arise. You are unquestionably my beloved child. The seed of my word planted in your spirit has yielded a bountiful harvest. You still possess many hidden blessings waiting to be gathered. A glorious future stretches before your eyes. Rest assured that my covenant stands firm over you in every circumstance. Approach my altar with bold confidence. Pour out your soul before me in every season of need. Even when doubt clouds your mind, or when your steps have faltered, I remain perfectly faithful to my promises. I will never cast you aside. I will encircle you with my holy presence wherever you go. Your physical senses will awaken to my nearness. Your spirit will perceive the certainty that I stand beside you. I marshal heavenly armies ready to fight for you. I will grant you triumph over those who seek your downfall. I will bring complete healing to your body. I will shatter every chain of sickness. I will strengthen your voice, so that when you proclaim my truth, the strongholds of darkness will crumble. Your life, your family, your health, and your provision shall be set free. Victory shall reign within your walls. My majestic glory will dwell in your midst. Supernatural wonders will become your daily reality. You will be surrounded by kindred spirits who will be blessed by your faithful heart. I charge you once more to stand firm. Do not return to the barren land of unbelief. Seek my face continually. Pray without ceasing. Grow deeper in my truth. Let my Holy Spirit fill you to overflowing. He will reveal my tender affection to you day after day. Receive this profound peace that fortifies your spirit. My beloved child, I love you with an everlasting love. Today I step into your dwelling to rewrite your destiny. You called upon me with sincere faith, and that is why I have come to your rescue. I hold absolute authority, and I am preparing to unfold the next phase of your restoration. The key that unlocks the door to miracles rests entirely upon your faith. Yet understand this eternal truth. I love you unfailingly regardless of your present condition. You will never walk alone. I am perpetually by your side. You are suffering and you cry out for my help. My love covers you and heals you without a trace of judgment. My affectionate presence embraces you in profound silence without any reproach. You need my gentle ear that listens patiently, without interruption. Tell me your deepest desires, for that is the very truth of your soul. Your earthly strength has reached its absolute limit. This is the sacred moment to acknowledge your profound need for grace. I know you and your household are traversing a cruel desert, where loneliness threatens to dry up your hope. Your soul thirsts for living water. Because of the relentless disregard you have endured, the journey scorches your feet, and you weep bitterly when you step upon the hot stones that pierce your flesh. I understand every tear you shed. It is profoundly challenging to keep walking and to believe when the road is steep. Nevertheless, my hand firmly holds you through the darkest valley. I have come to shield you from the enemies that attack and seek to wound your spirit. Everything you endure today serves a divine purpose. This is a sacred purification process ordained for your soul. Just as pure gold only shines after it passes through the refining fire, you too shall emerge, radiant and cleansed from the dross that still clings to your heart. I speak these words to exalt you and to lift you higher. I do not desire you to look down upon your brother in pride. I call you to extend your hand and lift those who lie broken upon the ground. I yearn for you to cast aside every trace of anger and vanity. Abandon all fear and doubt and the heavy shackles of unbelief. Never gaze backward upon the ashes of the past. Nothing you have endured can ever compare to the overflowing joy that awaits you from this day forward. Seek both the humble and the magnificent elements in your life, and offer thanks for each one. Walk with a pure conscience and allow my virtues to take permanent residence in your heart. You are infinitely precious. Your family holds eternal worth. Your future carries a value that far surpasses silver or gold, or fleeting earthly professions. Do not tremble at the thought of losing material possessions. Do not shed tears over the temporary trappings of this world. Place what truly holds everlasting value at the very forefront of your devotion. Love me with your entire being. Seek my presence with all your strength. I am your ultimate provider, and I shall supply every need according to my glorious riches. I shall satiate your spirit with genuine blessings that cannot be stolen. I will open doors before you that no human hand can shut. I will present splendid opportunities that align with your divine destiny. Blessings shall pour down upon you like rain upon the parched earth. Pay close attention to the events unfolding around your life. Remember that I possess the sovereign power to transform every negative circumstance into your ultimate good. Therefore, do not despair when you initially face trials that baffle your understanding. Behind every problem and every hidden frustration, I am quietly concealing prosperity and abundant blessings for your harvest. Watch closely and manage wisely what I bestow upon your care. Seek my living word for the counsel that will sharpen the gifts and talents I have placed within your spirit today. Yet do not bow down to the altar of material wealth or fame. Do not burden your future with debt to acquire fleeting frivolities. Focus your gaze upon the eternal things that endure forever. Strive continually to elevate your spiritual life to a higher dimension of communion with me. Make a daily effort to study my scriptures and to know my heart more intimately. I shall reveal profound mysteries to your seeking soul. I wish for you to stand as a living witness to wondrous miracles. Be diligent in safeguarding your health and nurturing your family. Leave nothing important for the 11th hour. I grant you divine wisdom and unshakable strength to resolve several pressing situations today itself. I do not desire you to face desperation at the last moment. Procrastination only breeds frustration when my voice is ignored. Rise up and dare to act with holy courage. Your heart is valiant, and I see no cowardice within you. Do what is right regardless of your fluctuating emotions. You must not fear the consequences of obedience. You shall never be left empty-handed, nor shall you lose what truly matters, even if you face the temporary anger of men. Do not shrink back when you decide to improve your situation and make choices that honor my kingdom. Place every opposing individual into my faithful hands. Pray for them earnestly, but do not heed their bitter advice or their constant complaints. Those who walk willingly toward their own destruction cannot offer you guidance. I am with you to assist you in every detail of your journey. Put me first in all your endeavors, and I shall not only aid you, but I shall cause you to prosper in ways that surpass human imagination. I shall shower you with blessings that outshine the finest gold. Even when you feel utterly defeated and despondent, I shall resurrect your desire to live. I will raise you up from the ashes of despair Those around you and generations yet unborn shall witness how magnificently I have favored you. I shall change your garments of mourning into robes of celebration. I will crown you with honor and fill your dwelling place with my radiant glory. Believe me without hesitation, for these promises shall surely come to pass. I love you with an everlasting love, and you must heed my voice. I have a crucial message for your heart today. I speak to you with a tender embrace that calms every storm. It is my perfect will that you experience profound tranquility. Receive these words deep within the core of your soul. The season of suffering has officially reached its end. Sorrow and distress shall flee from your presence. In my mighty and powerful name, you shall overcome every obstacle. Life and healing are rushing toward you as you listen. Courage and joy are filling your spirit this very moment. Strength and bravery shall greet you early each morning and fill every empty void with boundless delight. I now decree that you shall become accustomed to walking in happiness. You will enjoy all the blessings I have already prepared for your path. Listen to me right now, and do not turn your face away. Do not ignore these words which are spoken for your eternal well-being. I love you, and I continually desire to pour my affection upon you. I wish to fill you with holy consolation in the midst of every trial. I want you to feel completely protected and deeply loved within my heart. I cherish you beyond measure. It is essential that I share this pivotal message for your inner peace. Embrace the words I offer, for they are the sacred key to unlocking the storehouses of heaven. If you yearn to cross the spiritual bridge into a realm of divine grace within yourself, cast aside every grievance. Let go of all lingering negativity. Your faith is exceedingly precious to me, yet it must never be tainted by the bitter poison of complaint. Shun pessimism and destructive thoughts, for they quietly suffocate your vibrant faith. Speak no words of criticism. Distance yourself from those who sow seeds of doubt and discord. Choose your companions with heavenly wisdom today. Decide now whether to embrace my abiding presence or to disregard the glorious transformation mission awaiting you. Forsake the habit of complaint. Cling steadfastly to faith and hope. Renounce every form of negativity and you shall witness undeniable wonders. Blessings and abundance shall flow like rivers. Freedom and healing shall break forth. Familial unity and joy in your soul will overflow. A heart that chooses to trust in me will be brimming with gladness. I will obliterate the barriers that block your path. I shall tear down the walls that obscure your magnificent destiny. I am severing the heavy chains that have wounded you for years. I am lifting the crushing burdens that have long submerged your spirit. You have been buffeted by harsh winds and driven into tumultuous storms. Those tempests threaten to plunge you into an abyss of despair. Today, I offer you absolute liberation. With my divine breath, I will scatter the storm of malice. The dark clouds of fear and anxiety are vanishing before my light. The words I speak are alive and potent. They are capable of manifesting true miracles in your earthly life. Those long-awaited transformations are finally arriving. The fresh beginnings you have earnestly sought are at hand. Yet heed this solemn warning. You cannot afford to squander this sacred time any longer. Rise up and remember the promises I have spoken to you. Do not trivialize the grace and mercy that reign upon your life. Nourish your soul daily with my sacred teachings. Sweeten your heart with the nectar of heaven. Pay close heed to these divine instructions. This is the ordained year to apply every constructive lesson you have gathered. Each morning as you awaken, I will gently remind you of this truth. As you gaze upon my glory and hear my voice in your spirit, seek me diligently. If my visible presence eludes your sight, remember that I am as near as your next breath. I am eager to fulfill the righteous desires of your heart. I long to witness the miraculous unfold before your eyes. You know the path you must walk. Surrender your heart completely to my care. Cease all negative speech. Act righteously in every decision. Entrust your entire life to my guidance and heed my gentle voice. I have foretold significant changes that are imminent. My covenant promise to you will be fully honored. You shall be freed from the yoke of debt. You shall be endowed with meaningful work and renewed vigor. Nothing is beyond my sovereign capability. In this remarkable season of knowing me step by step, you have seen and believed the truth of my word. It shall never falter. I love you deeply. Hold me close with sincere devotion. Cast your heavy doubts and complaints upon my shoulders. Do not attempt to battle your enemies alone. Allow me the sacred privilege to bless you. Let me reveal this profound and unchanging love I hold for you. I address you with tender affection. I am not angry with you, despite the silence you have felt. You seek a clear answer, but I have waited for your heart to turn back. I am granting you the freedom to continue your life and your projects, but remember who holds the helm. You did not consult me when you embarked on that fateful journey long ago. You did not seek my counsel or entrust your pathways to my wisdom. You took control of your vessel from my hands and steered it into unfamiliar waters. Now, as adverse winds buffet your ship, you wonder why the storm rages so fiercely. I spoke to you once, my beloved child. I told you to give me your heart and let your eyes remain fixed upon my path. Entrust every single plan to my care. Nourish yourself continually with my living word. Seek my will above all earthly desires. You walked in this light for a time until the day weariness set in. Thinking yourself strong, you ventured onto a perilous road. You pursued your own version of prosperity because you believed you required more. You ran heedlessly without looking to the horizon. You chased an abundance that does not exist. In your haste, you spurned the true happiness I held securely in my hands. I called to you in your dreams during the quiet watches of the night. I spoke to you in countless ways throughout the daylight hours. Yet you turned away from my gentle summons. Return to me now, and I will restore your footing. The dawn of mercy is breaking. Prepare your heart to receive what I am about to unfold. Out of profound and unyielding love, I descended into the depths of your life. You marched into battle entirely alone, and your stubborn pride led you into a treacherous abyss. In that place of profound sorrow and confusion, you wept bitter tears. You cried out in desperation and called upon my holy name, Jesus. You begged me to save you and to pull you from the darkness. My beloved friend, I saw your repentant spirit, and I heard your cries as I hear the voice of a tender child. I embraced your genuine turning of heart, and I reached down with mighty grace. I delivered your soul from the miry pit, and set your feet upon the solid rock of salvation. Feel within your spirit how my voice speaks to you with infinite tenderness. If you desire a life of true and enduring joy, you must remain bound to me forever. You possess no other path to lasting victory. You must dwell in constant fellowship with my divine presence. Let my precious blood continually cleanse and shield you from all harm. Rest securely beneath the shelter of my everlasting love. Come to me immediately and return to your true home. Open your mouth wide and receive the living bread that restores and transforms your weary soul. You must abide in my presence, for if you wander far from me, you will search in vain for peace and true contentment. Although your eyes cannot behold my form, I am faithfully watching over you. Although your senses may not perceive my touch, I am holding you tightly in my embrace. Even in your moments of deepest doubt, I never leave your side. When my answer seems delayed, and your miracle appears to linger, in waiting, I am actively strengthening your faith. I am filling your heart with unwavering confidence, so you may trust that every circumstance rests securely in my hands. You are hearing these words by divine appointment, and you desperately need my presence dwelling within you. You may fear that life is spinning beyond control, yet right now, I will pour a supernatural calm into your spirit. Receive the profound tranquility I offer as a tangible sign of my devotion. I am fulfilling my ancient promise, and I will lead you triumphantly from one victory to the next. I will guide your steps toward the sacred place of your full inheritance. Heaven and earth will surely fade away, but my covenant word will never pass away. My sacred vows endure forever, and my promise of salvation will absolutely come to pass. No earthly enemy can thwart what I have ordained for your life. Now I ask you directly if you truly trust in me. Are you willing to welcome the transformative changes I am bringing into your days? I will remove every toxic presence that wounds you and torments your mind with bitter words. The spiritual conflict is undeniably real, and the daily struggle demands constant vigilance. Open your spiritual eyes and stand watch against the snares laid for your path. Pray faithfully every single day and lift up every soul under your roof. Intercede for those you cherish who remain distant and indifferent to my grace. Forgive them completely and refuse to cast judgment upon their lives. Pray fervently for them, because my heart also longs to pour out mercy upon them. You shall become a divine instrument to draw them out of their own valley of despair. I have chosen you specifically to be a wellspring of blessing in this season of great trials. I am your unshakable fortress and your eternal dwelling place. 10,000 may fall at your left side and countless multitudes at your right, yet destruction shall never draw near you. When I declare that your blessing is already approaching you, must receive it as absolute truth. My word guarantees that every trial you endure works together for your ultimate good. You can stand secure because I cannot deceive you. The prophecy of your deliverance shall surely stand. Even when you walk through the deepest valley of tears and feel your strength utterly exhausted, you shall rise again in glorious triumph. Your days of heavy sorrow are rapidly passing into history. Prepare your heart to receive a magnificent harvest of goodness and joy. An overwhelming flood of divine favor is about to descend upon your household. My love heals your deepest wounds, and my tenderness soothes your anxious mind. My mighty hand sustains your trembling frame and guides you along righteous paths. My abiding presence surrounds you completely, and my Holy Spirit floods your being. You will feel immersed in a river of crystal-clear waters that brings living joy. It has been far too long since you experienced such profound delight. You will never again feel so securely protected and so deeply cherished. You have endured seasons of fierce struggle and isolating loneliness. You felt utterly abandoned by heaven, but that season of desolation is permanently behind you. Today I arrive to clothe you in fresh strength and to chase away the heavy despair. My promises will never depart from your lips, and you will proclaim them boldly every morning. You will recall them when darkness tries to return. Should loneliness ever knock again, you will simply declare that I am with you always. When weariness crushes your spirit, you will run directly to me to find the deep rest your soul requires. I am your faithful shepherd, and you shall never lack any good thing. I hold perfect provision in my hands, and I will supply every need according to my riches. I am your sure path to redemption, and my holy presence banishes every shadow of fear. I am planting your roots firmly beside the streams of living waters. Your life shall bear abundant fruit that brings nourishment to your family and to countless others. If you are searching for something genuine and eternal, you have found it. If you long for a love that never wavers, look closely and see me standing before you. On the days when tears fall, without warning you will find perfect refuge in my arms. You must turn to me for this living water, because you have no other source. Many in this world will offer affection, but they always demand a price in return. They will constantly pressure you and drain your strength. They may promise fleeting joy, yet they will vanish when you have nothing left to offer. No earthly companion can grant you what I freely bestow upon you. I give you unconditional love. I give you unshakable peace. I give you complete healing and unwavering fidelity. Step forward and claim this blessing immediately, for it belongs entirely to you. It costs you absolutely nothing, because my grace cannot be purchased. I require no currency from your hands. I only desire your devoted heart and your steadfast faith. I long for your loyalty and your firm resolve to leave the shadows of yesterday behind. Begin a radiant new journey, walking hand in hand with me. Stretch your faith out toward a bright horizon and wait with patient confidence. Speak these words with your own voice and seal your devotion. Declare your total surrender to your heavenly God. Commit to trusting my word with every fiber of your being. I hear your declaration, and I joyfully receive your faith. Prepare yourself right now for a magnificent outpouring of favor that I will release over you today. I will demonstrate the vastness of my love, and your spirit will recognize its truth. Look carefully at the intricate details I have woven into your daily path. I have arranged beautiful surprises to capture your attention and awaken your gratitude. Yet hostile forces despise the security they witness in your life. They envy your steadfast character and plot to steal your divine inheritance. They cannot tolerate your joy because your faith and integrity expose their darkness. They feel utterly defeated before they even strike because they know, I cherish you. I stand as an impenetrable wall around your life. Their only remaining tactic is to hurl doubts and empty threats at your spirit. They gather around you and shout lies to make you question your calling. They will try to convince you that you have lost your way and that I have abandoned you. They will whisper that your suffering is meaningless and that destiny has forgotten your name. Yet, your inner spirit recognizes the absolute truth the moment you awaken. You already sense my tender affection wrapping around you like a warm garment. This boundless love fortifies your bones and gives you fresh energy to press forward. You will march daily from triumph to triumph, and you belong completely to me. I will guard your life with fierce devotion. Even if violent storms topple ancient mountains and the ground trembles beneath your feet, no weapon shall harm you. You and your entire household rest securely in my sovereign hands. Place your absolute trust in my spoken promises. Anchor your security in my eternal vows, and believe in my mighty authority. I am your faithful provider, and I am the holy fire that rekindles your passion for life. I will burn away every thought of despair and restore the joy within your family circle. Do not open your doors to hopelessness or entertain destructive imaginations. Do not deceive those who trust you or harbor secrets that poison your spirit. I am your loving Father, and my devotion is revealed through this sacred moment I give you today. I loved you in your brokenness, and I will continue to bless you despite your imperfections. The time has come for you to step into a life of glorious liberty. This message carries my personal signature, and it is crafted exclusively for you. Feel the depth of my affection now, because I have reserved countless new mercies for tomorrow. Open your heart and let the truth of my love fill every chamber as we prepare to walk further into the dawn. Let us settle our restless hearts into the unwavering truth of your everlasting covenant. We speak this final affirmation with a spirit completely surrendered to your sovereign design. Let every whispered petition rise like sweet incense before your heavenly throne. Let every silent tear be gathered in the eternal embrace of the Holy Spirit. We declare that your promises stand firm upon the finished work of Christ at Calvary. We trust that your unmerited grace will continue to guide our footsteps into every coming day. Lord Jesus, you remain the Alpha and the Omega of our entire existence. You hold the first breath and the final sunset within your pierced hands. We seal this sacred time of devotion with the precious and cleansing blood of the Lamb. No weapon forged against our spirits shall ever prosper. Every shadow of dread is utterly swallowed by the blazing light of your resurrection. Every heavy chain of despair is shattered by the mighty authority of your holy name. We rest securely beneath the protective shadow of the Almighty. We dwell forever in the profound peace that flows from your open wounds. May the Spirit of truth diligently guard our minds as we step back into the noise of the world. May your living waters continuously refresh our weary and thirsty bones. May your shepherd rod and comforting staff uphold us when the mountain path grows steep and treacherous. We willingly yield our deepest struggles to your omnipotent right hand. We entrust our families and our futures to your faithful and watchful keeping. We anchor our trembling hopes upon the unshakable foundation of your living word. The gates of heaven remain open to all who seek your face with a humble heart, Father of boundless mercies. We bow our heads before your majestic glory. We openly acknowledge that every single good gift descends from your generous throne. We choose to walk in profound gratitude, even when the journey stretches long and weary. We choose to lift our voices in praise, even when the midnight hour grows heavy and dark. You have heard our desperate cries. You have carefully counted every falling tear. You have wrapped us in a covenant love that will absolutely never let us go. We stand immovable upon the ancient rock of ages. We lean entirely into the strong arms of our faithful Redeemer. Let this prayer echo through the golden corridors of eternity itself. Let it bear lasting fruit in the hidden soil of our daily walk. May the perfect peace of Christ rule sovereignly in our hearts without end. May the unshakable joy of the Lord become our invincible strength for every season of life. We speak a holy yes to your divine calling. We speak a patient yes to your perfect timing. We speak an eternal yes to your supreme glory. So let it be established. So it is firmly grounded. So it shall forever remain in the glorious kingdom of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.